to the county of Bomet, where there is a special sitting taking place at the county assembly there. Bridget Ngana is on the ground. Bridget, what update do you have for us?
Well, Smriti, it's a very somber day here in Bomet County, a day after they got the news that the Governor Joyce Laboso has passed on. But today we visited the county assembly headquarters, as the county assembly and the county headquarters, to just assess what is happening. At the moment, the county secretary with other county officials are in a meeting, consultative meeting, to debate and plan the funeral arrangements of the late Governor Laboso. But here the county assembly, the MCAs, the 36 members of county assembly, are meeting to just remember her and also to speak about this scourge of cancer and how it is affecting the people in this county. I'm going to speak with some of the members of the county assembly, with the majority leader here, to just understand how the feeling is on the ground and what they really, how they really remember also the late Governor Laboso. Karibu sana kwenye NTV. Tueleze tu kama kiongozi wa wengi kwenye county assembly hii, mnahisi vipi na mnapanga vipi ili kumkumbuka gavana wenu?
Thank you very much. My name is Honorable Josephat Kirui, MC and Raweta Ward and the leader of majority Bomet County Assembly. And indeed, it is a very somber mood here in Bomet. It is so heavy. We are actually coming to terms that we have lost our governor, whom actually we loved. She was actually a person with great interpersonal skills, a person who could listen to everybody and anybody, a person who was easy to work with. Yes, the assembly, we've lost our leader.
Tell us about maybe the flagship projects. We've had maybe one of the nominated MCAs saying that she was also very vocal about persons living with disability, telling them that they're not persons with disability but abled differently. What are the flagship projects you are remembering her with?
There are several flagship projects. We've had a potato processing plant. We have a milk processing plant in Jebunyo. We have a hay store in Kongasis. We have a habituary that is taking place. Yes. And there are several projects actually that I may not mention, which are live and going on. There are also several bills that we've passed in this assembly, and the governor has ascended. One of which we recently launched is a higher education loan board for the university and college students.
Yes. What was the meat of this bill and how was it going to help them?
It was going to help the students because they could not access, several of those students in college could not access a loan in the higher education loan board. And as a county, we chipped in. Okay. And in our budget, we put 30 million. This year, we are putting 30 million for our students to be able to access higher learning.
Tell us, as a county, maybe as a majority leader, today the MCAs are meeting to remember her. What was the last moments maybe you remember with the governor? Did she also take place in some of the sittings here?
Governor actually came to the assembly. She took part. She came when we were having state of county address.
When was that?
That was early this year, and we've had several sessions with her. Yes. And as an assembly, I think we are very unique in the sense that this county has been a very cohesive county under the leadership of Governor Joyce Laboso, where even she could reach out to the members of the minority group. And she could reach out, she could cut across. Okay. That's what I could say. And all the MCAs now, the session is live. We're trying to remember her. We're trying to come to terms. We are also trying to eulogize what she stood for, the peace and the tranquility in this county of Bomet.
Okay, thank you so much. Utamkumbuka vipi gavana wenu mwingine, na wewe ni mwakilishi wadi kutoka wadi gani?
My name is Honorable Weldon Cheriot Kirui, member of County Assembly representing Kipsonoi. And it's a ward within Soti constituency where Madam Governor was an MP and she was elected at the National Assembly to be the Deputy Speaker. One of the last moments when Madam Governor interacted with the residents was actually at Sotik, that is at the Rongena Manaret ward. Yes. I'll remember for the strides she has made for this county. My ward alone, I've got more than 50 kilometers that have been done to be motorable. That is indeed a tremendous development. Yes. And there are other things that are going on right now. If I try to remember how I live or how we'll be without her, unimaginable.
Yeah.
But we are strong. We are urging the residents of Bomet. We are urging all the county government staff and the residents to stay calm. As there is no vacuum, I know there is a law in place for the assumption of the new governor.
Yes.
There is no worry at all. We are just only sympathizing with the family. We are praying for God to give them strength.
Today also on NTV Today we're talking about the scourge of cancer and the cost of treating cancer in the country, but even here at the County Assembly of Bomet, the MCA is also talking about making cancer or pushing for the declaration of cancer as a national disaster. Maybe you could tell us your name and the representation that you are, the ward you're representing here. And I just came in when you're making a passionate plea that the County Assembly should also do something in declaring cancer a national disaster.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Cecilia Mutai, the nominated member of County Assembly representing women. We are indeed saddened. We are mourning our role model, a mother, and indeed a very prominent leader who was a woman whom we felt so much attached to her.
Yes.
And she played some very, very important roles in our lives as women of Bomet, and especially the Kalenjin. She fought and went against all the odds and the cultural barriers that barred women from rising to such positions. And we've realized the developments that within the 2 years, she has really done a lot, working harmoniously with the members of County Assembly and the leadership. We are indeed privileged to have had her for the 2 years, and we are saying it's very sad when we lose such people through cancer. We are pleading to the national government and to work together with the county government to set aside funds and really cap this menace caused by cancer. Cancer is a real problem. Yeah. In the society. Last week alone in my village, I lost about 3 people in the same village, and we are organizing almost simultaneously the funerals. And you can imagine the bills in hospitals. And we are thinking if the government can really come up with funds so that we can even solicit for NGOs and other partners to assist us even to ensure that we give enough facilities to these hospitals so that our people can be screened. And I believe if cancer can be detected early, we can be able to solve the issue. So my plea, because we have lost our governor, and the previous week we lost member of Kibra through the same disease, it's high time that we arise above the issues as leaders, both at the county level and in the National Assembly. It is possible. We can do this because previously we had HIV and AIDS, as a member of Singorwet Ward has said in the House. It's true. During the reign of Moi, it was declared a national disaster, and you see the rate, it's very low now. It has reduced because we focus and we channel all the resources towards curbing it. It is robbing our people their resources. People are selling land and people are selling their property to go for medication abroad. Yet at the end of it, we lose the people. You can imagine those who are not able to go.
So maybe what do you think, that the cost should be subsidized after it has been declared a national disaster, or what is your final take on this?
It is possible for the cost to be subsidized by the government, and at the same time, we can really treat the people free. We can focus on this issue and channel the funds to it. It is possible. Yeah.
Thank you. Maybe I'll just speak with one of the members also, just to finally give you the brief on what's happening at the County Assembly. Maybe you can tell us, how do you remember the late Joyce Laboso, and what would you do now going forward as a County Assembly to also improve or help the transition of power with the person who's going to come in after her demise?
Thank you very much. My name is Honorable Harun Kirui. I'm the MCA representing Township Board. Indeed, we are so saddened. My heart is so heavy for the very sad news of the passing on of our governor. I want to say we never expected that it will go this far. I'm one of the people of the governor in the Indian hospital, and she looked like she was going to leave, but it is sad that she has left us. I want to say I will remember Madam Governor for the very the developments that she initiated, especially in my ward. We have so many projects that we were expecting to launch very soon.
Just name them.
The major roads that has been opened up. I have several other roads, including the Kiblel-Dionda Road. There is another road joining Capital towards Yemangaisi, and several others. That is just a few. Those are the roads that have never been done since independence, and it's complete now, only for launching. But now that the governor is not there, we were thinking maybe she was coming, and then we launched. There are several other projects, even including cattle sale yard that are stalled for so many years that we were also supposed to launch a market in Kapsimoto, and I was expecting the governor to come and we launch the market that has been suspended for some years. I will remember Madam Governor for the love. She really loved us. She taught us to love one another despite the political affiliations. She pits all the odds, even to love people from even the other political side. I want to say it's a big loss to us as a county. In the issue that you've talked about, the power and the rest, I want to say there is law. And I don't want to really comment on that because it is very clear. There is no lacuna. The law is very clear. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Maybe just to finally just get the views from the members of the County Assembly. Tukimalizia tu, how would you remember the late Joyce Laboso, and maybe what do you expect now going forward as the county?
Thank you very much. I'm Honorable Ambrose Koech from Mogogo Shek Ward in Konoin Sub-County. I want to say we are very saddened at this particular moment. We are grieving because our governor has been a pillar of development in our wards. Our governor has opened up many projects in our areas, like in my ward. I have a rehabilitation center that is coming up. I have several roads that have been opened up that was not passable all through. I have several schools. I have a health center at Mosonik, which is also being opened. And I want to say she has done marvelously well for our people and for us.
And your message to the family?
The message to the family is that we are very sorry. We pray that God give you strength during this very difficult moment. I want to say, as we go on, we pray that we continue working in the same spirit to actualize the manifesto of our governor and make sure that our people get the services that they deserve, as she has always wanted. Thank you very much. May God bless us. Rest in soul, Madam Governor. God bless us.
Thank you. So, Smriti, just to give you a brief on what it is expected in the course of today, the County Assembly is just meeting to give their condolences over the loss of Governor Joyce Laboso, and also the County Secretary is also meeting. There's a high-level meeting taking place. There are two funeral committees that are working towards ensuring that the late Joyce Laboso is laid to rest and given a fitting send-off. So in Nairobi, the Deputy President is expected to preside over a high-level meeting that is meant to plan her funeral. Also here, the county, they have come to office this morning specifically to do that. We also understand that the county secretary will be addressing the media at around noon, and she's also saying that for now the priority for the people in Bomet is to mourn the loss of the late Joyce Laboso, and there is no talk or discussion about the transition to power because the law has provision for that. But we will be keeping our ears on the ground. We're going to visit also her home in Sotik later on, and I believe we'll be giving you briefs as and at when you need them regarding the state of Bomet as far as the loss and the mourning of the late Joyce Laboso is concerned. Smriti.